Okay, so we have made it to the last lesson of the last module. At least at the time I'm recording this. Maybe we'll add some new stuff in the future. But for now, where I wanted to finish is business growth strategies. And this is going to be a look at the 3 ways to grow a business. All right, these are not something that I made up. This is from the true godfather of marketing. You might hear people out there these days that call themselves all kinds of crazy names, but Jay Abraham here is truly one of the real godfathers of marketing. He's the highest paid marketing consultant in the world. He's responsible for billions and billions of dollars of sales across thousands of verticals, and there are only 3 ways to grow a business that he has taught me and so many others, and I'm going to teach you how these apply to e-commerce. They are: number one, you can increase customers. Number two, you can increase the average order value. Number three, you can increase the frequency of purchases. Okay, now there's multiple ways that you could phrase each one of these. I'm phrasing them in terms of how they apply to e-commerce, right? The first one is the first two are really on the acquisition side. So you can increase the amount of customers that you're getting. Okay, this is your basic scaling. This is what we all want to do. This is where every business starts. You're getting customers. How do you get more customers? Well, you spend more money, you reach new audiences, you reach bigger audiences, right? That we talk about in our scaling strategies of how to scale by budget and by expansion. Okay. Number two, this is the middle part of your business, increasing the average order value. So basically, this is for every customer that makes a purchase, you are increasing the amount of money that they spend with you. This is another way to grow a business. This is your upsells, cross sells, recommended products, all the ways that you get people to spend more money with you while they're making a purchase. And then finally, your back end is after the purchase. You increase the amount of times that somebody buys from you. This is done through email marketing, push notifications, custom audiences, and those types of things. So increasing customers, front-end customer acquisition. How do we accomplish this? Well, we test more products and scale winners by budget, scaling winners by audiences, retargeting, abandoned cart sequences. Okay, these are all things that we talked about in the training prior to this. Okay, this is generally the first step in scaling any business when you're getting started, right? You need to have you want to maximize your potential on the front end, basically. Okay, so you want to be testing more products and getting, multiple winning products running at the same time, so you have kind of multiple sources of income that are coming into your store. The winning products that are doing well, you want to look at scaling them both ways we talked about. One, by audiences and creating as many ad sets as possible, reaching as many audiences as you can. And then two, by budget within those ad sets and those audiences, scaling them up to their sweet spot budgets so that you can be creating consistent income. Okay, right within here, this is a lot of work. This is a lot. This is all of what e-commerce is when you're starting. Finding winning products, scaling those products by budget and by audience. Okay, and then on top of that, you also want to be maximizing your conversions, right? So we talked about maximizing conversions, retargeting, abandoned cart sequences. This is going to help you maximize the amount of people that make a purchase, right? This is also, as a note here, uncovering hidden opportunities, okay? Because you're trying to capture as many sales as possible from existing traffic. So uncovering hidden opportunities, again, really comes down to maximizing conversions in a lot of way. It comes down to, thinking about your different audiences that might be potential buyers that you hadn't thought about before. But this is basically, like I said, you're trying to maximize all angles of acquiring customers for your products on the front end of your business. Now, in the middle, once you're getting sales and once you've started to maximize that, you also want to be working on increasing the average order value. And there's a few ways that you can cover this, okay? So one is upsells, and this is the most obvious and most direct way. We talked about one-click upsell as a fantastic way that you can set up an after-purchase upsell, basically. So once somebody has come through and purchased one hoodie, you offer them the ability to get 2 more hoodies in the collection for 50% off, right? That's an upsell, and it works really well with OCU because they've already made the purchase. So if they like the offer, all they have to do is click and it will charge their card again, and everything gets combined into one order. So that's a fantastic way to grow a business because you already have the purchase, and if you create a good offer that's highly relevant, probably anywhere from 15 to 30% of people are going to buy that offer, right? And so automatically you're increasing the amount of money you make 15 to 30%, okay? Other ways are bundle offers, related items, frequently bought together items, most popular items. Basically, all of these are just different ways that you can get people to add more to the cart before a purchase. Okay, Amazon is the king at this. So if you go to Amazon and you go through the shopping experience, you'll see that they have. You'll see within the shopping experience, they have all kinds of great stuff where you can get good tips on how they have their bundle offers and how they have customers that bought this, frequently bought this, and it's just great stuff. Okay, definitely go check it out if you've never noticed it before. That's all about increasing the average order value and the amount of money somebody spends with you when they make a purchase. And then finally, the frequency of purchases. Okay, this is the back end where you're trying to increase the lifetime value. Okay, this is one of the most important areas in understanding how to scale because, of course, you want to work on the front end. But if you can understand how to build the back end, that's where you can truly distinguish yourself as a business because most businesses are not good at the back end. It's a challenging part. Email marketing is one of the biggest ways that you can scale your frequency of purchases by having an email list and getting people to come back to make more purchases. Another way that's not really listed on here is just having a really amazing brand that makes people want to come back and purchase more. I mean, that's kind of what Amazon did, right? They just have an amazing brand that is bringing people back to purchase more. Continuity is another way that you could increase the frequency by having recurring deals and subscriptions. Push notifications is a way that, again, just if somebody signs up to your push notifications, then you'll be able to send them deals and offers. And post-purchase offers, you can actually target people in post-purchase retargeting sequence to send new offers their way at any point in time, okay? So these are basically the 3 ways to grow a business. This is actually a short lesson here, but it's a really powerful lesson and really important lesson because you need to understand all 3 of these and be thinking about and mapping out a plan of how you can implement these in your business. All right. Again, starting with the front end and then working towards the middle and then towards the back end. All right. And I know I'm just giving it to you at a concept level, but we looked at some of this stuff more closely as we went through the training. And this is really just, again, this is the Ecom Empires Academy is meant to be at the level of giving you really solid understanding in this free training of what you need to do and what you need to focus on now to start growing your business once you start getting sales, right? These are the areas that you focus on when you're focused in the beginning, in the front end, and then you start focusing on increasing the average order value here, which, by the way, within the Ecom Empires coaching program, if it's actually open and available while you're watching this, everything, very, very heavily dependent within the Ecom Empires coaching program is how to use one-click upsell to start making a lot more money with your orders in your stores. And then the frequency of purchases, right? We have the email marketing mini course in here. So you got to see email marketing and how you can use that. Another way here is different traffic channels, right? So when you talk about uncovering hidden opportunities, this is where you might start by Facebook, okay? And Facebook is where you start with your advertising, but then you start to build an Instagram page, then you start to run Google Shopping ads. Those are new ways of bringing in front-end customers. And then with each one of them, each one of those traffic channels, you're going to focus on increasing average order value and then increasing the overall frequency of purchases if you're building a brand and building something for the long term. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this, and the entire module itself with everything that has to do with your business operations. I know this lesson was short and to the point, but I think really packed with some good concepts and value of what you need to be doing. And from here, Ecom Empires Academy, there will be some closing thoughts video in the next one where we'll kind of wrap up just what you should be focusing on now in the future of Ecom Empires and different ways you can invest in your education. So I will see you in the next module where we'll look at the closing thoughts. Thanks for watching.